The dream interpretation is the interpretation particularly for the individual who has the dream, to get meaning out of it in a conscious way. As most people agree, the brain is always on, and when we go to sleep, the conscious mind shuts down for the most part. The brain is interpreting and rearranging and processing and making salad out of all of the different things that happened to us during the day that had meaning, even if they are continuations of other big issues. So my sense of this is that the brain speaks in a different language. You know, I speak English, somebody might speak French, somebody could speak Spanish, etc. But prelingual, the brain uses symbols and feelings and puts that together to have a language, I think, that is really, you know, down at the deeper part of the brain. And so deciphering those can be tricky. And I think that's what dream interpretation really is about. And sometimes the person will use a sense of their conscious mind to trigger a meaning that's just around the corner, so to speak. Other times we can even role play the dreams, where people can be items in a dream. You know, somebody could be a kitchen table, but when they realize what being a kitchen table means, if that's a central theme in their dream, then they could have an aha experience that could unlock a lot of meaning there. If a student takes a class on dream interpretation with me, my goal is to have them walk away with the ability to work better with their own subconscious mind in terms of not only dreams, but other sorts of daydreams and metaphors that can be helpful to them. I think the language of the subconscious can be worked with, explored, and taught to people. Some of the techniques out there are role-playing. Some of them are looking up universal symbols and languages. Others are interacting with the feelings. A lot of things that are ways in which a person can have a deeper connection with their own unconscious mind is what the evolution I'm looking for with the work that we would do in that particular workshop. I believe that although the books that have dream symbols interpreted can be helpful, I think that ultimately if someone dreams about a key, for example, it can have a completely different meaning for one person than for another. In fact, I've found that the trickiness of the subconscious mind is not only in the symbols, but it's also in the sounds. You know, something about a key could sound like K-E-Y to other people, but it might be that the person had an experience learning about chi, C-H-I, and that as soon as that awareness comes back to them, they get the whole dream. So there's really, I think ultimately the answer is that it's your personal unraveling of what makes sense to you, regardless of what a book on dream analysis might say a certain symbol means.